started from the bottom. No computer.
And welcome back to another video here on my channel. As you can tell by the title of today's video, we are going to be doing a get ready with me / tutorial using top rated products from Sephora. So a while back, I asked you guys on my Instagram stories if you prefer to see, or whenever you're buying makeup products or just anything in general, are you more drawn to buying products that are best selling or products that have the best reviews or are top rated? And you guys voted top rated. A little did you guys know, you were kind of helping me out with this video idea. I really haven't bought makeup in quite a long time. As I was kind of looking online for new makeup products to try and just kind of get into my collection, I kind of came up with this video idea. I thought it would be something a little bit new, something fun to do, and just a fun way for me to try out some new products that I have not tried before. So of course I went over to Sephora's website and went under every makeup category, and I changed the filters on that to show the top rated products first. Now I feel like on Sephora's site it wasn't as organized as I thought it was going to be, so I kind of had to do a little bit of searching. I tried to keep it as true to like truly the top rated products on their site, trying to search for the products that not only had the highest rated reviews but also had the most reviews. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, price also did play a huge role in which products I got. I did end up swapping for some products that did have a lot of good reviews but were also on the cheaper side, because originally when I was just looking at top reviews on its own, my total was like over $500, and I'll be honest, I am not like a Sephora Ulta girl when it comes to my makeup. I am like drugstore all the way. I do not spend a lot of money on my makeup. You really don't have to, in my opinion. There's definitely plenty of drugstore brands out there that are just as good or even better. So when I saw the total, I had a heart attack. And even with the little adjustments that I made to get some high quality or top rated cheaper products, it was still very expensive. So I'm begging you, and my wallet is begging you, please watch this video and give it a thumbs up. But yeah, anyways, I apologize. I know you guys hate my long intros. Let's just go ahead and get right on into it. Obviously, I have products for every single step in my makeup routine, so we're just gonna go ahead and get right on into it. So if you would like to see the look that I come up with using top-rated products from Sephora, then just keep on watching. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna get my hair out of the way. We need to prime our face. So the primer I ended up picking up is this one right here from Milk Cosmetics, or Milk Makeup. And this is their Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer. Here's what that looks like right here. I've never tried Milk Makeup before, but I always wanted to. Just going off of their packaging alone, I just really like how it looks. We're gonna go ahead and put this all over our face. I just put like a small dab on my hands here. All right, and then next we will go in with foundation, and the foundation and concealer I got are from the same brand and kind of in the same line. We'll start with the foundation. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Perfect Glow Flawless Foundation, and then I got the same brand in the concealer, and then this is the same Luminous Silk Multi-Purpose Glow Concealer. I'm very nervous to try these because I feel like whenever you're buying, you know, a new shade of concealer, foundation, powder, all that sort of stuff online and from a brand or product you've never tried before, it makes me a little nervous if it's gonna be a good shade or not. So hopefully it is. Here's what the packaging looks like for the foundation, and then same thing for the concealer. It's very interesting that the concealer has no writing on it, but the foundation does. Is it supposed to be like that? Was this a mistake? And then I'm gonna go ahead and set all that in with this powder right here, and this is from the brand Ami Collet, is how I would guess you would pronounce it. I've never heard of this brand. being why I can't pronounce it. This was actually a top rated brand in a lot of the categories, so I'm kind of excited to try this product out. And the specific name for this powder is the Skin Melt Loose Powder. So we'll go ahead and start with the foundation. Oh dear, looks a little light. Okay, I just put it on my forehead so far, and I feel like it looks pretty good. Coverage, I'd say, is probably around like medium to light so far. I'll probably put a little bit more there just to see if we can build it up a little bit. So far it looks good, and I'm a little happier with the shade now that it's on my face. I'm a little bit more hopeful that it's gonna work. Okay, so here is one coat of the foundation on. Yeah, like I said, now that it's all over, I'm very happy with how the shade turned out. I feel like it's a pretty good match. Definitely more on the light to medium coverage, but it feels really nice on the skin. Like, it feels really light. But yeah, I'm gonna try to put a little bit more on to see if we can build it up a little bit coverage wise, and then we'll also see if it starts to feel heavy or look cakey. Looking like after 2 coats with the foundation, and I love it. Like, it looks gorgeous. Like, I feel like other than some like imperfections, like I feel like kind of around here it's clinging on to some dry spots that I have on my skin, but other than that, like, I feel like in some areas it doesn't even look like I have foundation on. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see, because just looking in the viewfinder it looks a little cake face-ish. But in person, it doesn't look like that at all. Like, it truly looks like I don't even have anything on my face. Or maybe a little bit of like powder, but other than that, like, it definitely doesn't look like I have 2 coats of foundation on. All right, so now let's go ahead and go in with the concealer. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that underneath my eyes. The concealer, not a fan of, girl. Like, I have literally put on 3 coats, and I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see, but like, you can still see my dark circles. Like, it doesn't even look like I have any concealer on. I don't know if like maybe I need to use like a brush or some sort of method to like blend this concealer out, but I just feel like when I blend it out with my beauty blender or beauty sponge, it kind of just takes the product away. I guess I take that back. I was gonna say it's not looking cakey, but it is kind of getting there because I've literally applied like 3 coats on. Kind of like, I don't know which direction to go in. Like, I want to keep trying to cover my dark circles up, but I just feel like they're not covering it up with this concealer. So I'm wondering if I should just go in with the powder now, and hopefully it won't look too bad in the end. There's like a sticker on this I'm trying to like peel off, but it is just like every time I lift it up, it's just making powder go everywhere. I will say though, I am someone that is not a fan of loose powder, but I feel like that's all I could find on Sephora. Like, do people not like regular powder anymore? I don't know. I just don't like loose powder. It's just very messy, and I just feel like all the other ones I've tried just don't give, you know, what I'm looking for. Oh gosh. See what I mean? I'm covered in powder. Like, Whatever, we're just gonna go in with it. Like, why do people like this? Like, oh my Okay, so I'll have to take a little break from filming because I have about a pound of powder, loose powder in my lap right now. But all that being said, I'm actually very happy with how my face makeup looks. It actually looks very, very good. I think we'll finish up the face makeup before we do the eyes, but before I move on to that, and then of course my brows, I'm gonna go ahead in with a setting spray. This is the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better setting spray. I'm gonna go ahead and spray this all over, clean up my lap, and then we'll move on to my brows. Oh wow, the setting spray smells really, really good. And it says it has hyaluronic acid and coconut water in it and aloe vera extract. So I feel like not only setting your makeup, it's gonna make your skin healthy, glowing, moisturizing for sure. So I got this eyebrow pencil, and this is from the brand Patrick Ta. And this is their Major Brow Defining Pencil, and I got mine in the shade light brown. Really like the packaging, very nice. And it looks like it's two-sided. You have pencil end right here, and then on the other side it comes with a little spoolie. So I'll go ahead and fill in my eyebrows, and then thankfully, because I spent my life savings on this makeup order, I was able to pick a couple free gifts, and one of those was the Benefits Give Me Brow eyebrow gel. This is actually the volumizing microfiber eyebrow gel. So I'm gonna go ahead in with this afterwards. I keep trying to fix them, but it's just not, it's just not working. And it doesn't help it's not like a pointed pencil. It's like literally like shaped like this, like a little tiny rectangle, and it's making it very difficult. I guess the product itself is good, like I like the color and everything like that, but the only thing I would really change about it is like the pencil itself. It would be nice if it was like a pointed end. It would make filling in the brows and shaping them and everything like that a lot easier. So yeah, let's go ahead and do the eyebrow gel. I think the eyebrow gel helped a little bit. So yeah, I feel like I could keep messing with my brows, but we're just gonna move on to the rest of the face. All right, so for bronzer and blush, I actually got it from the same brand and kind of the same similar type product. And it is these right here. This is the one size, I believe the Patrick Star brand. And they're both little trio palettes. We have the bronzer one. The specific name for this product is Cheek Clapper. It's a 3D, oh, I apologize. This is the blush palette. So this is the 3D blush duo or trio. I got mine in the shade Fat Ass. And then this is the bronzer one. This is the Made for Shade Bronze and Sculpt Trio, and I got mine in the shade Light Trio. So I'll go ahead and open these up, and here is what the little trio palettes look like right here. Really love the packaging, very unique. It just opens at the bottom right here. Here is what the bronzers look like. So they're all a little bit of a different shade. And then the same thing with the blush trio right here. So you get 3 different colors of blushes. So I'm gonna go in with the bronzer first. And then first I'm gonna go in with the darkest shade to kind of contour a little bit. And then maybe I'll go in with this one, or maybe even mix these lighter shades together to kind of bronze up the face. Alright, so we have our bronzer and blush applied. Really happy with these products. I love the bronzers. Everything is super pigmented and easily blendable. One thing that I did notice about the blush palette, and by the way, I only applied this middle shade right here. I thought about mixing them, but I went ahead and just applied this middle one. But anyways, this first one up here is actually a cream blush. I'm not a fan of cream products, but I thought it was kind of cute that they actually have like a little plastic protector over top of it, so you don't like mix, I guess, the powder in with it, and you can just easily get to it by flipping this up right here. So I thought that was kind of cool. I didn't notice that when I first bought it, but yeah, I love these products. Really happy with how everything looks. And then last but not least, for our face makeup, we need to go in with highlighter, and the highlighter I ended up going for is this Becca, or Smashbox and Becca, I don't really know, highlighter. This is one of their shimmering skin perfector pressed highlighters, and it's in the shade Champagne Pop, and if I'm not mistaken, isn't that the highlighter that Jaclyn Hill came out with like years and years ago? I swore like it had like her name on it and everything, and this product does not. I could be wrong, that was years ago. I never bought that highlighter when she came out with it, so maybe it didn't like have her name on it. She just like worked with the company and came up with that. But yeah, so I got this one right here, and this is the mini one. They have like a more regular sized or bigger sized one, but just to save a little extra money, I just decided to go with this mini one. This is like a more golden rose gold type highlighter. So let's go ahead and apply that, and then we can move on to the eyes. Also, do not come for me for my highlighter brush. It broke a long time ago, but it still works. I know I do need to get a new one, but just ignore that. To the eyes, and the eyeshadow palette I ended up picking up is this one from Tarte. This is their Tartelette Energy eyeshadow palette, and then there's like a little sneak peek of all of the different shades that come in this palette. We'll go ahead and open this up. I was super excited to find this palette as as one of the top rated ones. Oh, love the packaging, it is absolutely gorgeous, but the shades themselves are like right up my alley. Definitely like a more like natural everyday palette, but it also has some darker colors in there so you can play around a little bit. One of my all-time favorite palettes was the Graveyard Girl palette that she did with Tarte. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I can't remember the name of it. It was one of my favorites. I loved those eyeshadows. So I'm kind of hoping that this one will be similar as far as their performance. Loving this palette. The shadows are just so easy to work with and so pigmented. Real quick, just kind of go over the shades I've been using. The first shade I went in with my crease is the shade Invigorate, and then I darkened it up a little bit with this darker brown color in the name Inspired, and then I went in with this dark sparkly purple shade in the name Chill. Now I just need to find a shade for my lid. These like really like sparkly shades are really calling my name, but since we already went in with the purple, I think I'm just gonna kind of keep it more neutral and go in with this shade right over here. It's just kind of like a muted white pinkish shade, and that is in the name Vivacious. So this is what we have for the lids of our eyes. I think I'm gonna go down and work on our lower lash line, add a brow bone highlight, and then probably get a highlight in the inner corner, and then we're gonna move on to lips. I totally forgot about mascara, which we'll get into in just a second, but I went ahead and just did my brow bone highlight and inner corner highlight using this golden shimmery shade in the name Peaceful. And then for mascara for the lower lash line, I'm just gonna go in with this Sephora brand, and this is the Big by Definition waterproof mascara. So I'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll get into the lips, which will complete this look. The lip combo that I ended up picking up are these right here. This lip liner from Anastasia, and this is just in the shade Mocha. I really try to stick with like a nude or like pinky nude shade. So that's the lip liner I ended up picking up, and then the lipstick we are going to be applying is this Sephora brand. Doesn't seem like this has like a specific lipstick name, it's just like a Sephora lipstick, and this is in the shade Big Hit. complete. I cannot believe how much of a perfect match the lip liner and lipstick shade ended up being, just because they're like completely different brands. Obviously I was trying to go for them to be around the same shade, but it's like a perfect match. The lipstick itself so far is amazing. It's very moisturizing and pigmented at the same time. I feel like lipsticks that you have that are more moisturizing kind of lack in the pigmentation department. But I really like the lipstick. I feel like it definitely has both. But yeah, that completes this Get Ready With Me. Enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And make sure to go down in the comments down below. Let me know what your favorite product from Sephora is, whether it's something that was featured in this video or another product that maybe I'll try in the future, depending how much it is. But yeah, overall, I am really happy and impressed with a lot of the products that we used in this video. I feel like really the only product that I was really unhappy with was the concealer, the Giorgio Armani concealer. Love the foundation, but the concealer just wasn't it for me. And I feel like there was a couple other things like the loose powder and the eyebrow pencil. Not that there was anything wrong with the products themselves, they just weren't really my cup of tea, but I wouldn't say I wouldn't recommend them. And yeah, everything else from like the rest of the face makeup, the eyeshadow palette, everything else, I really loved and definitely recommend them. I'm gonna get going for now, but I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.